All right. I am Dr. Z, greeting you in light, love, peace, and harmony. Have you ever felt like you should be further along in your life or your business, your health, relationships, and or your bank accounts? Have you want more, but sometimes you devalue your worth, thinking that others can be more and do more and have more, but not you? I've been there. I've done that. I got the t-shirt. But that's why today I want to talk to you about increasing consciousness, appreciation over devaluation. See, we've been taught to be humble. Don't show off. Don't talk about your accomplishments. Don't toot your own horn. But let me ask you a question. If you don't stand up for yourself and toot your own horn and talk about your accomplishments, then who will? Nobody. People talk about got to be humble, right? Okay. Well, I believe that we are to be humble in relation to the almighty, all-powerful God who created us and gives us everything to grow and evolve and sustain our lives. But when it comes to other people, we're not to be humble in front of them. We don't even know what humble means. I think we use words in connotations that aren't necessarily the definitions. So what do I mean? Let's look at the definition of the word humble. It's important to have definition because definition is what gives you direction. So dictionary.com says that humble as a verb or an action word like humbled or humbling, and sometimes we do humble ourselves, well, it's defined as to lower in condition, to lower in importance or dignity, to abase oneself, to lower in rank, reputation, to degrade oneself, right? Lower in humility, lower in dignity, lower in character or quality. That humbling is to put someone or something down. And when that happens, we destroy the independence and we destroy the power that you have as a human being and destroy your will. So when it comes to others, I am not created to be lower in importance. You are not created to be lower in dignity or character or quality to any other person. I'm not created that way, and neither are you. Yes, before God, I am humble. We've got to be humble and acknowledge and appreciate the immense power of the one who created us. And he is the only one that created the heavens and the earth and runs everything in it. But humbling oneself in front of others is to destroy your human potential and your human power that you were created with. The world has been set up to give you the idea that you are lower in importance and dignity. And this has been done to black and brown people and women all over the world, the US, India, Europe, Africa, for hundreds, if not thousands of years. There's a caste system that's been set up to do that. The problem is when you believe that as truth about yourself, your family, and your community, then you begin to devalue yourself. Yes, you've done great things. You've won awards. You've taken care of your family. You've gotten those degrees and certifications. You're doing creative things. You have so many accomplishments that inspire other people and show them the possibilities for their lives. But you are hiding. You don't share it because you think that you're supposed to be humble. You are devaluing the greatness that God has put in you. And isn't that to devalue the power and majesty of God's work in you? Selling yourself short so other people won't be uncomfortable is not the way of human excellence. Because we've been doing that since we were in junior high school. You have a potential and a power that you are obligated to develop and share with the world. But you're afraid to shout it out. then playing small becomes the habit, and you wonder why your life isn't changing, it isn't better. Look, I've been there, I've done that, I got the t-shirt, I got the hat that goes along with it. But the solution is increasing your consciousness to live appreciation for yourself over devaluing yourself. Give yourself permission to make a new decision about yourself first. Decide to appreciate yourself more. Appreciate your accomplishments. Appreciate others. Appreciate your life situations. Whatever it is. I remember I had one of my coaches 20-something years ago. He said, hey, Zayd, as you appreciate yourself more, then there's no one that can depreciate you. Know that you are a great man. Know that you are a great woman. And embrace that. Tell yourself the truth about you over and over and over again. Doesn't matter what you were told when you were a child. You weren't responsible for the beliefs that people put into you when you were a child. And we picked up those things at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years old, and we began to believe things about ourselves that are false. But you're an adult now, and you are responsible for the beliefs and the thoughts that you have. You're responsible to respond with your ability to make a new decision about yourself. Something that's true and not in line with the falsehood. A lot of the beliefs that we were taught, they were other people's beliefs. That they were dealing with their own pain, doing the best they could, and they put that stuff on us. And some of us, some of you, it may be you, you are strong enough to carry that stuff so that you could wipe it away for the next generation. So you could eliminate that pain, eliminate that stress and that pressure that our parents were under. So let the world know. There's a lot of things about me you don't know, but I'm going to shout it out right now that I have accomplishments I haven't shared. I've authored 8 books on transformation, happiness, and self-leadership. One of them is a bestseller. How can I devalue myself? When there's a lot of people, maybe some of you want to write a book, but you haven't done it. Right? Because you've been devaluing yourself. Appreciate yourself more. Appreciate the gifts. I've also helped thousands of people improve their lives and their businesses. Major breakthroughs as they overcome and eliminate those limiting beliefs and live more powerfully. And I am the best at teaching transformational learning, brain science, and universal wisdom. Our business just earned a contract for $125,000. Now that's a big deal. That's a big accomplishment because statistics tell us that small businesses with no employees have an average annual revenue of $46,978. The average small business owner makes $71,813 a year. 86.3% of small business owners make less than $100,000 a year in income. Small business owners who are self-employed by their own incorporated businesses make a median income of $50,347. Now, I'm not sharing this accomplishment to show you. It's not about me. The reason I'm sharing this accomplishment is to show you that more is possible for you. Right? More is possible for you. We are blessed and on our way to earning the millions that we desire. But it's important to embrace the fact that $125,000 is a huge accomplishment 6 weeks into this new year. See, when the new year started, when you're in business, you got to start all over again because you have some renewable clients. And I had to start all over again. This contract did come from a renewable client. But at the beginning of the year, I didn't know what was going to happen. And so we went to work using the methodologies that I teach on my own self, on my mindset, and on my business processes. And things are moving very quickly. And so by being grateful for what is, Spirit is bringing me more, and it's the same for you. And because we are being and doing it, that means that you can be and do it too. And I can show you how to do the same thing in your life and in your business if you're serious. So let's start appreciating ourselves. Appreciate yourself more. You know, everything that is appreciates goes up in value. But without appreciating yourself and going up in value, you just continue to devalue. Think you're not enough, you're not good enough, you can't do it, everybody else is better. That's all BS. It's not true. And I can prove it to you. So let's celebrate your successes right now. You deserve to be celebrated. Tell us below in the comments some of your most recent accomplishments. Let's applaud you. Let's applaud each other. Because increasing your consciousness, appreciation over devaluation, and you're going to grow, your business will grow, your life will grow. Comment below. We thank you, we love you. God continue to bless you. Ameen.